Well, I enlisted in the Army in 1941 in April. I went to Fort Slocum, New York. From Fort Slocum, New York, I was sent to the Hawaiian Islands. In fact, there were two ships going from Fort Slocum, one for the Philippines and one to the Hawaiian Islands. And we didn't know which ship was going where until we were halfway to our destination. I happened to be fortunate to go to Hawaii instead of the Philippines. Soon after we became two divisions, our colonel notified my battalions. Commanders came out and told us that we are going to be under alert because there's intentions of Japanese attacking Pearl Harbor. This was in September or October. So after that, every week, the companies rotated to guard all the installations in Hawaii, the bridges, the power plants, and anything vital. We did this up to December 7th. I got up at 7:30, showered and went on a lanai. That's on the back porch of the barracks looking out into the mountains and on the baseball field. And I noticed I was waiting for the sergeant to come down because he was stationed a floor above me to go to eat. And in the meantime, I seen these planes coming out of this pass, which we call Koli Koli Pass. And we knew that no airplanes or anything should be over that area because we were taught in our training that planes only land a certain way in Hawaii over Hickam Field. They have to make certain turns, and that's the only way they can come in. Any other planes coming in that way or anything would be considered enemy. And I was watching it, so he finally came down, and I said to him, his name was Sergeant Vaughn, I said, Sergeant Vaughn, I said, look at that airplanes coming out of Koli Koli Pass. He said, damn it, he said, the Marines are coming there, through there, we're going to start maneuvers, because he was an old-timer, you know. And I'm watching, they're going, and finally 3 airplanes came right towards our barracks, you know, towards where I was standing. I mean, I could see them. They were lower than me coming, you know. You could see the pilot in there. And when he came over, I looked up, I said, they got red circles on them. Oh, he said, the Marines put anything on them planes, you know. And in the meantime, there's 2 more planes coming, and in that time, our company relieved that morning was coming in, you know, to their barracks, E Company. And all of a sudden, the first Jeep that came in would start firing at these planes that were coming over towards us again, you know. I said to him, hey, look, they're shooting. Oh, he said, they're shooting blanks, you know. I said to him, I said, I never see blanks, you know, every 5th one is a tracer bullet, you know. And about that time, Wheeler Field was, I would say, from here to the bridge away from us, you know. And all of a sudden, them big explosions and fire things came up. That's when them planes that came by us circled and went right down the road to Wheeler Field and started scraping them planes that were on the runways, you know. They took all the planes for security purpose and sabotage purpose and lined them up on the airfield, you know, so to be easier to guard. And that was the mistake. They wiped out every airplane and on the Wheeler Field. I think they only left 2 hangars standing when they got through with that airfield, you know. said, we were on special duty. I had to get back to my company, so we had a regular field uniform we put on, and we went meet him. We went past Pearl Harbor, and there it was burning. I mean, you know, it had about 2 foot of oil on the base, you know, and you could see the sailors and everybody trying to pick survivors and dead out of the water, you know. It was an awful sight. And after it was all over, they had when they start burying the dead, I think they laid the coffins from Pearl Harbor to Diamond Head, where they took them out to bury them. That was so many dead, you know. And not being there, but talking to some of the sailors later on, you know, when we went to town, they said that on the Arizona you could hear them tapping on the hull for about 2 days, 3 days before they, you know, finally died in there. The 25th Division was assigned to leave Hawaii. They left for the Pacific, which we didn't know where they were going to later on, you know. And then we followed. We went to Australia. From Australia, we went into New Guinea. We fought in New Guinea and Dutch New Guinea, and then in regular New Guinea, and then we moved up to Dutch New Guinea. From New Guinea, we went to the Philippines. There we stayed from October of 1944 to, well, I stayed there till August of 1945. After they dropped the atomic bomb, I had enough points to come home. I asked the company commander after they dropped the first atomic bomb, I said, I think I'm going to go home. And he says, all right, you know, you have enough points. And then I left for home.